the chocolates.
What the frick is that?
We got the chocolates.
Don't they do dad jokes?
We got the chocolates.
Wait, there's a podcast?
Yes.
Really?
Scouts, welcome back to another episode of the We Got the Chocolates podcast. I'm Lee.
I'm Skin.
I'm Gody.
And that's Mickus over there.
Hello.
And Mickus films and chimes in when we need him. Also cracks a beer while we're introducing ourselves.
That was cool.
Some of the great timing.
Great timing. Actually, magnificent stuff. Just a little bone to pick with Mickus, actually, that I haven't told him about. I got these beers sent to me.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you reckon's had the most?
Mate, they're in the fridge here. What do you
Oh, yeah, no.
Help yourself there, mate.
Look, you probably arrived by accident, but stay for a laugh. It's not the best podcast in the world yet, but we are doing all the right things, rocking up to practice, I should say, every week, taking on feedback. So we're heading in the right direction. And Mickus, I believe I'm throwing to you. Are you trying to give me something there, Go?
No, just me little fidget spinner / HDMI cable adapter.
It's impressive that you actually got that correct. That is a HDMI
on the
adapter.
fourth try?
Mickus, yeah, I'm throwing to you.
Yeah, no, we're at Gather Round, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
By the time we're recording.
Are we telling people that?
Yeah, I was going to say, it feels like forever since I've seen you blokes.
This is a Wednesday, and there's a big public holiday sort of period coming up, Easter, which is obviously Cody's favourite type of eggs. You may remember. What was the rest of the order? Easter 1. I'll come back to you, Mickus. Sorry.
Fried 1, poached
fried
2,
one.
Easter 3. But I'd definitely go fried 1, Easter 2.
Which was the one you
No.
hated? You hated scrambled.
Scrambled.
Yeah.
You'd rather fried than Easter. That's shocking.
Yeah, it's still probably Easter, actually. Yeah. It's a bad time of year, like with kids and stuff like that, because like you eat all their leftover eggs secretly and in shame as well.
Don't I know it? And I don't even have kids. I just come to
you
your house.
You eat my children's Easter eggs. But Mickus, throw on you, mate.
Throw
sorry.
it back to me.
We're recording early.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're at Gather Round, and obviously we were running late to a game. I think it was almost half time when we were leaving the hotel. So Lee's booked an Uber and he's gone, that's 0 minutes. Like when he first opened the phone, 0 minutes. And we look across the road and there's a car at the traffic lights just slowly reversing in the middle of the road. And we're like, we should probably run across the road and get in that car. We get in the car and Lee just goes, oh, that was so weird. I just opened my phone, put in Uber, said 0 minutes, saw you reversing, got in the car, and then he just stopped and went, well, I don't need to tell you the rest of this story. I'm looking at him going, yeah, we were all there. Like, it could not have been more odd. Like the driver was looking in the mirror going, is this guy taking the piss?
I thought you were going to say, no, I'm not actually an Uber.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, damn. That would have been much better.
Got in some stranger's car.
that would have been a
I'm Graham. Like, I took a wrong turn.
I think too, because like I've become now so self-aware most of the time of the fact that I just talk too much. Like you remember back to Sydney Marathon.
Yeah.
I think the example that springs to mind is the mattress people.
Yeah, where we were like craving food. We just done like a big podcast record. It was like 2:30 in the afternoon. Oh, we'll go for a quick walk around the vendors before we get some lunch. And then Lee spoke about the springs in a mattress to some bloke for 45 minutes. It was like, mate,
It was unbelievable.
It was fucking appalling behaviour.
They stopped us to say hello. Like they were pleased to see us, like lovely to meet us, and were sick of us by the end.
They walked away from the sale.
Yeah, Lee was trying to sell them the mattress.
So because I've and that's not the only time that you guys have chipped me about it. I'm poor at wrapping up conversations. So I think I've become more self-aware of it through that feedback.
Glad you said conversations.
What else?
Wrapping up.
Go, Skin.
God, no. That's very early, Skin. For
Well,
no. So I just caught myself in the moment, going like, I'm doing that thing where I'm talking for no reason.
Yeah.
At all. And so I've literally just gone like, yeah, I think I told that story to two guys that were
There.
experienced the exact story. And then I was just like, and we probably all would have been fine without that story.
Yeah, that's what you said.
And the poor old Uber. And I did it again this morning. Plumber came over. Rochelle, the girl I've got to know, like our bathroom got flooded. And so plumbers coming to replace or quote the vanity or whatever. Quite, you know how I'm on the tool. So I get this stuff, but I'm just keeping it simple for you guys. And he's walked to the door and it turns out he said, are boots on okay? as in like to come into the house.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it, so I just made up a portion of the conversation.
Why would you do that?
So I'm just started going like, yeah, it's not bad, mate. Yeah, there's a couple of actually like people live above us as well. That's a pretty good place. And then he got in, he was still standing at the door like he hadn't come in yet. And he was kind of just like pointing at his boots. And I was like, oh, boots. Yeah, yeah, you can wear them.
Fucking hell, mate.
You know, you're allowed to say like pardon. Like you can ask him to repeat what he said.
You can also just say nothing just at some point in your life.
Yeah. No, I do say pardon quite a bit. Like if I ever go to like the barber and I'm getting a haircut and he says like, how do you want it? I'll just be like, I can give it a pardon.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you actually say that. Like sometimes like when like I'm playing with like my playing partner doing golf, Don, and I said, would you get there, pardon?
Wow.
That is good.
That's actually good.
I think that's some of your best has ever geared. I mean, I've never heard you use it. It's very funny.
I just said.
It's not the first time someone would have said, beg your pardon. Have you never thought of that joke before? You should have told me it ages ago.
As you were telling that joke, it came to my head.
Skid, we don't rehearse this stuff. That's the thing. I feel like
understood. Yeah. That one was actually impressive. Well done.
Wow. Well done, Cody. That's going to be hard to beat in terms of, we play that game every episode where we try and do the best pun. Yeah. That would be very hard to beat. All right, let me move you on to Listen to the Chocs. Got this wrong 2 days ago. To the Chocs. Why have I started doing that?
You're nervous. Yeah. You've done this a bit, mate. It's 278 eps in.
Yeah,
I'm not sure why I think that the lady that originally sung it said Chocs. I'll wait for her to come back with it. Katie Lang, is it? Did we ever get to the bottom of that? That sings that? No.
Nah,
Nate's a shaking her head. So it's not her. Who was it? No,
we worked this out the other week, didn't we?
Mickus, look that up. Who sings Listen to the Chocs? All right, what have I got for you? I've got I think a joke first, actually, from Ginny.
Why does the Avon lady walk funny? Because her lips stick. Now you do one, Skin.
Oh, that took me a long time. Yep, okay.
Disappointing.
Don't mind that, Ginny. Well done.
But well done on Harry Potter, Ginny.
Oh, what a series.
Well done on Harry Potter.
Ginny Weasley.
Yeah, but just like, you meant,
great.
right? Yeah, okay. I thought you were talking about J.K. Rowling again. But you more meant well done on securing his relations.
Yeah.
Okay, very fair. I also have one. Oh, by the way, you can leave these, wegotthechocolates.com.au. You can leave us a voice recording, which is what Seth done. This goes for a little bit longer.
Boys, Seth here, unofficial friend of the show, number 103. You'll probably be up to that friend of the show by the time you listen to this or gets to it. But anyway, just the usual 3 to 5 business years. Bit of must or dust topic for you. Having to buy something at a servo to use the bathroom. Because I was recently heading up towards Brisbane from Bathurst, the town of the V8s and Big Mountain. Anyway, was heading up there. And I stopped at the servo. Said, yeah, last servo, 200 Ks. So I walked in. Said, hey, mate, just got to go visit the old porcelain throne. And he goes, nah, I got to buy something. So I was like, oh, well, I've just got to go visit. Quick stop, stocked everything up, fueled up, all ready to go. And he goes, nah, you've got to buy something like a food item or a drink or something to use the bathroom. So I got, probably rooted over with that one and ended up having to buy a Snickers bar. So that was not regrettable at all. Anyway,
it's a bonus.
Just wanted to call in and, give that topic. Cheers, boys.
Well, anyone thoughts there, Cody?
Yeah, Dust. I've quite often gone to servos and just gone to the toilet and just walked out. Because in my old job, I was mobile. So I used to do lots of work on the road and stuff like that. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think surely the trick's just like don't ask.
Well, you got to know what servos have toilets too. Like 7-Elevens don't have toilets.
It's so annoying.
I got sprayed once, genuinely.
In the toilet?
No. No. I was doing the spraying. No.
There was no toilet.
One time.
Sorry, I don't know.
One time I genuinely went. I think I was in Sydney watching Marnus play cricket. We went out for dinner with his parents, actually. Went out for dinner and was busting to go to the toilet. And the restaurant that we were eating dinner at didn't have a toilet. So I've just gone. I think we might have left or something. I don't know. And then I was like not going to make it, so I went to the toilet in another restaurant. Just like ran
You're
through.
an adult.
bang,
You can
go.
make it.
No, there was. We were walking to like Bondi or something. It was real.
Issues.
I was battling.
Which number?
No, just the number one variety.
Okay.
I assume. I always remembered that 2 rhymes with, but one doesn't, so it's confusing. But yeah, just one. And so I went in there thinking that was pretty harmless, like toilets made to be used, I guess. And then proper not impressed the bloke that owned the restaurant.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yeah, like
Just
real
a
spray.
fucking toilet. Like, what,
Mate, a million people using that toilet every day. Who cares?
unless you're pooing on the walls, like there's no real issues.
Oh my days.
a little reverse kangaroo.
Oh, maybe that's why he got so angry. So thank you very much, Seth. That's good. I enjoy what you've done there. Nice muscle dust.
Beautiful. I've got a hypothetical for you guys. Is that what we're up to?
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that thing again where we haven't got that jingle on this, which we did like 2 weeks ago. And then we tried to like fake it, and we actually didn't do it too badly. But I think this time I'll just play it in the phone, through the microphone, and then we'll layer on top the good audio. Such is just the magic of editing. Again, here you go.
We're dealing with speculation, hypothetically made equations. We're dealing with speculation. Speculation.
Really good.
Nice. Audio quality, not the best off the phone.
No, but they won't. No one will know that because I've fixed it.
But now they will know because you just said it.
Yeah, so you ruined my cover there, actually.
Forgot about the
doesn't
edit
matter.
button.
We can't cut it out though.
No, it doesn't matter. Who cares? No one actually. You know what? No one cares.
You do continually keep telling me that.
No one cares. Mate. All right. So hypothetical for you guys here. All right. It's a little sports one, and like we're all athletes here to a point. To a point. Anyway. All right. So
Skin plans on winning the Masters in a few years. What did you say? 22 years or something?
Yeah, 2045. I'll be there and thereabouts, I reckon.
yeah, right. There you go. All right. So you've got a length of a cricket pitch, so 20 meters. A tennis ball catch just off a racket, just a nice gentle one.
Excellent.
Okay. Every catch you take, you get $20,000.
All right. Sure.
Every catch you drop, you go to jail for a year.
Oh my God.
But the kicker is you have to nominate how many attempts you're going to make before you start.
Goodness gracious.
Hang on. You're saying that they're just gentle hits
Just
off the
like
racket?
we're at fielding training. I don't know. I hit the balls down the other end of a tennis court.
So why would I drop one?
Well,
It's nervous. If you do spill beans one, it's a year in jail.
that's a long time in jail.
Because the stakes are high and you're panicking.
And a lot like actually at the butcher Skin.
Nope, they're
When they hang
pretty
them.
close to the ground level.
Okay.
But you have to nominate how many you're going to take. So you can't go, oh, yeah, that actually wasn't too bad. I'll just keep going until you drop one.
So if you drop one first ball,
Yep. So let's say you nominate and go, all right, I'm going to do 10 and you drop 4 of them. You're going to jail for 4 years, but you're getting 60 grand.
no, that is absolutely not worth it.
I'll do one and just take the 20 grand. I'm not dropping it first go.
Okay,
I would
hold on.
only drop them if I got top.
I reckon one would make me more nervous.
If you drop it, you get nothing and just go to jail for a year.
What if he like skews his hit a little bit?
No,
and it's
no,
like,
no.
whoa.
Yeah.
It's got to be like, it's got to be you can get 2 hands to it.
Yep. Yeah, it's not. I'm not expecting you, Adam Dale on the boundary sort of shit. It's in your catching circle, right?
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
taking 10.
I just think
10.
if you hit 100 of these at me, I would not drop one.
Well, let's say 100. That's fine.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I get that there's a fair bit more on the line with the jail time thing, but if I just have like how long do I get to prepare for this?
I must admit, I didn't give it a great deal of thought.
We're walking outside
0
right
seconds.
now.
we're going now.
We're going now.
Well, now it's dark, so I'm not really as confident.
Yeah.
But I think that if I had like a couple of weeks to just mentally train myself, so
I think you
block it
mentally
out.
wig out, I think.
Nah, no way. An underarm tennis ball hit,
Like, literally, as in, you're 20 metres away, I'm just hitting a tennis ball.
and you're not hitting them hard.
No,
The only way that you drop a tennis ball is someone hits them too hard and you got hard hands. But if you did, if you warmed up by catching a couple of eggs,
There's no warm-ups, mate.
Do 500 then.
And go to jail for 400 years.
I could just keep doing them.
Yeah.
I just don't think that I'd stop. I'd just keep taking 20
I
grand.
disagree.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Tennis
I don't.
balls are
Notoriously easy to catch.
they're not.
What do you mean?
If they hit a little bit it would be easier to catch a cricket ball than a tennis ball. A cricket ball is not going to bounce out of your hands at all.
Well, this is what I'm saying, but Goaty's saying he's lobbing them at you.
No, I never used the word lob.
You didn't use the word lob because otherwise they'd go over my head and land on the baseline.
And that'd be top spin as well.
Then you run it back, catch them over your head. That's a fucking screamer.
Let's the hardness I'd hit. Let's say you were like serving in tennis, and I was just giving you the ball, like just literally like you'll serve, mate, and I just hit you the ball. That type of hardness. So mild to medium hardness, I would say.
Skin, different hypothetical view. It's not a hypothetical, just a question. Do you know how many catches I've taken in my career?
You took that one great one of the gabber off me that day.
That was a hanger, by the way. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Nor do I particularly care.
But how many have you
Please
dropped?
tell me you don't have an answer to
I've
that
dropped
question.
plenty, but never a tennis ball.
You've never dropped a tennis ball.
Well, I've definitely dropped a tennis ball.
Jail.
My thoughts with it is that we should definitely try it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
obviously we won't go to jail. And obviously I won't give you $20,000, but I think some sort of reward/punishment system could be involved.
Okay, so what if we just do the whole thing as a Monopoly game?
Okay.
So we're catching them.
Yeah.
But we're also playing Monopoly, and if you drop it, you do go to jail.
Yeah, right.
And you can't come back into the Monopoly game for a year. So it's like Jumanji kind of as well.
Or you catch five more catches in a row.
Oh, do we get 5 catches in a row?
So you roll 3 dice.
So what number are you doing?
What number are you doing? Pick a number.
Out of sheer, the only way I'm dropping them is by being mentally tired. So I'll stop at 50.
God,
'Cause
I
that's
hope you
enough
drop the
money.
first
That's
ball.
enough money for me to live on, I would have thought.
Oh, I'm similar, but I think I'll get mentally tired quicker. So I'm stopping at 49. 15.
15, okay.
I reckon if I had to catch 20, I'd drop one.
I'm saying 10. Sticking to 10. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I would go in the 20 to 30
What?
range, but I quite like my life though, so I would happily not do the challenge.
And
Yeah, well,
jail
that's the other
free.
thing. Is especially with what was the hypothetical the other week about grade 4 maths questions? It's
Yeah.
like if you get one question wrong, you're dead. It's like, well,
Yeah,
And for 70 grand.
It's not-
it's not quite worth
I'll
it,
just,
is it?
I'll just
It's
work slightly harder.
I do agree with that. The problem is, like, with this one, it's not death, it's just jail. And think about how much better I could get at catching if I went into jail for a year.
That's true.
Catching what?
Yikes.
Also, if you went to jail, you'd have nothing to do but hit the gym. If you were
That's-
in jail
Nah,
for a
we-
year,
Nah,
you'd come
I'd-
out ripped.
Yeah, we know you'd hit the
no.
gym in
Yeah,
jail.
I reckon. What's that mean?
Well, who's Jim?
You might also be in like solitary confinement or something. Or probably
No,
not.
no,
If your
no.
crime is dropping a tennis ball,
Yeah,
you
you'd probably be
really
all right, really.
No,
Eating lunch with the guards.
No, I
if
don't
you go and
think
hit 50 tennis balls to me, I'm not dropping one.
All right, let's test it.
I hope you drop one in the first 5 somehow.
Well, the only way that will happen is if you blindfold me somehow without me knowing. Which you've done before.
Yeah, that was on Thursday.
Tomorrow.
All right. In life, there are a few certainties. You have death. That's not so much in life, actually, now that I think about it. But anyways, the common saying is death, taxes, and other things.
Something occurring.
Yeah, something else that is certain to occur. We have done this a couple of times, still not written a jingle somehow. That's disappointing.
What's wrong with us there?
We're busy. You guys are full time doing, this. Exclusively this.
When you put it that way. It's probably fine time to do like a jingle, I guess.
I mean, it's a walk through the door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
You got to find a song, the perfect song.
Honestly, I mean, that door's not going to open itself. Ah, fuck.
You also have to bend copyright laws and things. But
Glad you said copyright laws.
oh, Michael.
I'm glad you didn't.
I did.
Oh, come on.
Anyways, okay. So things in life that are certain. We have some that we discuss, some of our own, but a while ago we put it up on our story and asked the Chockies for some of theirs. And there were plenty. Some of them directed at us.
Oh, really?
Yep. For example, Straub said, Goaty wearing a cap.
Yeah, always. Got to hide the red
Always.
Straubs also has red hair, doesn't he?
hair. Flaming.
It's redder, actually. Out of yours.
He'd be lighter than mine, I'd imagine.
This is a very niche cricket
Strawberry
reference.
blonde.
Chris Sarberg is who we're talking about, who did play a handful of games for the Brisbane Heat.
Yep.
He was also a very good fielder.
Yeah, really.
Sub-fielded and
See,
took a
he
catch
probably
for
wouldn't
Australia.
drop that many of the tennis balls. I don't
Nah.
reckon.
He would be similar with me. Actually, we should ask him how many he would do
Yeah,
in that hypothetical.
I've got another one from our mob.
Yeah, go on.
Mickus losing a game. Good job with Google Feud, though.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know when that was.
Google feud. What did he win? That was like 8 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
I probably lost.
No, you're on 2 points. He must have
There
won
were
something.
there were so many about Mickus. I chose the most polite one. You do lose a lot of games.
I've got one about you, Skin, from Robbie. Skin talking too much. Yeah, no, I think he's being ironic.
Yeah,
I think he's being ironical.
Right.
Bit of awareness.
See, there were people like that who like either were being ironic or just didn't get it. For example, there's one here: death taxes and edging to slip first ball, walking, then realizing they dropped it.
That does happen a lot.
That has never happened. I've never seen that happen. I've played cricket since I was 7 years old. I don't think that happens.
No, maybe that's happened to that guy once. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's death taxes, and I'd be surprised if that happens every weekend. if you can deliberately nick it to slip every time,
First
you're
ball.
very good at the game, and you should probably hit them in the middle of the bat.
Just shift the blade over 2 inches. Dear
Then
me.
walk and realize. Okay.
Yeah, so
Anyways.
no, you're right. I think you're quite right.
So there were people like that I think just didn't get it, and then these ones either didn't get it or have a very different life to some of us. Death, taxes, and sex.
What? I don't get what. As in,
Well, I mean, he's just regularly
Just
that's
every
just
day.
occurring for
Just a
this gentleman.
guarantee.
Yeah, it's just
So-
guaranteed by the sounds.
with the exact same certainty that he will die, he gets sex.
He's getting a Ronnie.
But like, how often is that even? Is that like one time in his life?
Yeah, that's true.
Is it death, taxes, and one time having sex?
And only one time?
Yeah.
Death, taxes, and sex once. Yeah,
Because you only
Could be.
die once.
What's his name
That's true.
or her name?
It's someone's photography page. I don't-
Oh,
Give him a little shout out.
oh, nice.
Book him-
Michael Kelly Films. Well done.
That does sound like him. Okay.
And then similarly, death, taxes, and faking orgasms.
Oh.
Okay.
Which is like-
that's sad, I guess.
Yeah, but also, I mean, yeah, I don't know about you, but probably the opposite. I wouldn't say I faked a lot of orgasms in my life. If anything, I have to fake not
Okay.
orgasms.
Your mother is in the room.
Yeah, so that's quite a niche to that person by the sounds, as opposed to like everyone
God.
can relate to it. Yeah.
Mitchell.
I had one that maybe more people can relate to. I guess like someone from I don't know, FDem. Oh, that's quite funny. Someone getting on the elevator immediately after I fart.
Yeah, that's good.
I feel like that's fair. That's
That's
at least
unlucky.
more relatable than that last one you
That
said.
is.
Reminds me on the plane the other day, on the way back from Adelaide.
Did you drop your guts or did you drop your guts?
No. I'm sitting on the plane and I just get the worst whiff of my life and just look at Lee and he, nothing, just looking straight ahead.
Yeah.
And he looks at me like, what? And I'm like, mate, that is the worst smell I've ever smelled. And then it clicks that he forgot he farted because he just does it so much. And he's like, how'd you know it was me? And I'm like, because that smell is in my nostrils
Yeah.
38 hours a week in the office.
It's a thick office.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah, there is something wrong with you. That's
Oh,
the other thing.
mate.
It's like the way you know it's you is because no one else does that. People don't just fart in like overpopulated areas.
A full
Yes.
aeroplane is
Yes.
pretty stiff.
You say that.
Yeah.
I reckon after a few days in Japan, that a few of the ramen sort of got to the bellies. And I know.
That's
Yeah.
there's not much you can do there.
That's an accident.
That's an accident. Lee says it's an accident. It's not. He lifts a leg.
I also had a couple of my own. by the
Yeah,
way.
I've got one on my own as
Yeah,
well.
if and hopefully again more relatable to more people. Well, actually, the way that I've worded it, very niche and only related to the 4 people here, but I'll explain it. Death, taxes, and if someone else is going for a flea hook, I have to go. And the flea hook obviously
No, don't even tell them.
is a coffee.
Yeah.
I just find it impossible if other people are going for coffee. I'm just like, oh yeah, well, I mean, it's my 4th of the day, but I do have to go because you guys are going. So
You have separation anxiety. that's what it is.
I feel like I'm missing out. And then my other one was death, taxes, and just getting up and about and playing the fake violin every time, untouched by the Veronicas comes
yeah.
on.
Nice. Mine is I work on top of like where I work is a Woolworths.
Yeah.
Is underneath. So quite often after work, I'll just walk into the shops and I'll text my wife saying, "Do we need anything from the shops?" And she won't answer me for like 10 minutes. I'll ring her, no answer. And I'll get to the car, drive, get up my street, and she'll go, Oh, yeah, no, we just need bananas.
I'll go back.
Yeah.
I thought this was pretty funny, one that got sent in. Going to wash a spoon, but the spoon ends up washing you. You know when you turn the tap on a spoon?
Oh, yeah, that is good.
It's very good.
It's not good.
No, but it's very accurate.
It does happen.
And the fact that I haven't worked out how to prevent that from happening in 28
I'm a
years is
serial one
concerning.
for turning the tap on way too hard too. Like my impulse is just bang. Like no, there's just a miss all the time. A mess and not really a miss.
Missed.
Missed.
Cool. Lovely.
Cody, I've got something for you.
Oh, I can't wait.
I wanted to ask you this. You know how the NRL, I assume you know, the NRL has Magic Round?
I know, yes.
If anyone wants to send us there as well, we thought we had a lead, but I think it's gone quiet. Good night. It's one of those little emailed back and left on red.
I'm pretty sure they just emailed us.
No, they didn't.
1 minute ago.
No.
That is ridiculous.
Are we going to Magic Round?
What's it say?
You may
Look
as
at
well read it on air.
Does it look promising? Or yay or nay?
I think we're allowed to go, yeah.
We're allowed to go. Great. I love the Bulldogs.
One of those warm leads.
That's cool. Well done. I mean,
Well done, everybody. Nice.
Yeah, that was weird timing.
that was such weird timing.
See you there.
Congratulations. Yeah. I'll
Right, can't
Bluetooth
wait.
my handshake to you, Skin. Yeah.
Good stuff.
See you guys at Magic Round.
Yeah.
Gather Round was last week. AFL has Gather Round.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, Cody, do you think other sports, i.e. BBL, could bring in some sort of, obviously you can't use either of those two terms because of copyright centres and stuff, but I was thinking like maybe Congregate Round
Yeah, right.
in the BBL.
Concept, 100%. I reckon I even tweeted it like 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's an absolute Suresh Rainer.
Which obviously means
No-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I feel like it could work. What's the only way that it doesn't work is maybe the wickets get slightly torn up throughout games, do they? But couldn't you have like two
Get better.
strips going? Yeah, it would spin more.
Strips, a few different decks, couldn't you?
But
Like,
I
not
don't
every
e-
game would have to be at the same
Well,
stadium.
they could literally do it in Melbourne. You could go like Junction Oval, Etihad, what's it called now? Marvel and MCG. There's 3 venues.
That's true. And also the Gather Round, how they just... Weren't you saying they just like spent $1 million upgrading some random club?
Yeah.
Feel free to do that to our club. That'd
Yeah.
be nice.
Gamma and Redlands.
You guys need more money there. It's good.
We do.
Oh, right. Okay. The biggest fucking sporting club in the Southern Hemisphere.
No, we don't have a
struggling,
sports club
eh?
there backing, mate. Don't worry about it.
Well, you should build one.
Yeah,
Maybe you
all
could
that
if we get Congregate Round going.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like it needs a better name. I'm not sold.
Oh,
on
yeah,
Congregate
that
Round.
sucks.
I thought it was like a stretchy one, but because people get bowled through the Congregate, particularly us when we're batting skin. It nips back and through we go. Not so much in T20. But anyway, I feel like, genuine, you could do it. It reminds me of, and this is where I was leading, Cody, our junior cricket. Did you ever play a competition at Charters Towers?
Yes.
Do you remember like that? That was just a cool thing.
There's like 6 grounds and just fucking people left, right, and centre.
I know. I reckon we should just for a bit of a mark around, again, niche to people living in Brisbane, but we should just have like BBL Congregate Round at Kianawa Park.
It's like 12 40-metre grounds.
Can you imagine Billy Stanley going 142 km/h bumpers at Kianawa on the synthetics?
It was just like
Top scorer is biased.
In the air and out 6, and that's a car.
literally like office cricket 6 bars.
Yeah.
It was like, Oh yeah, I reckon that's cool.
It's got so many legs, we should start a petition. I did that carnival up at Charters Towers you're thinking about. I'll tell you what, we were 16, 17 at the time, and our hotel got into a lot of mischief, I reckon, that trip. It's an easy place to muck around, shall we say.
It's weird that your hotel was mucking around, not the people in it. You said your hotel got into a lot of mischief.
Yeah.
Nice.
So-
What is the point of these rounds, though? Like the Magic
Nice
Round, why did
question.
that start? Why did Gather Round start? What's the idea?
It's a Super League thing, I thought, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
the Super League, as in Super League Rugby League in the UK, first did it obviously before.
Right, so we
and it's
just
just
copied
I
something.
think it's just a great way to get like all fans all together. But like the Magic Round up here in Brisbane, like there is people fucking left, right, and centre.
Surely people in like Brisbane tourism.
I'd imagine.
Must love it.
Yeah, I'd imagine
The
so.
Caxton probably loves it.
Yeah.
Caxton definitely loves it.
That girl's back, which you spat on in the Caxton last year.
Oh, Jesus.
I was wearing that shirt today. I ran in it. Someone made us a shirt with just like the Chocs
Yeah.
logo and then a random sausage on the back. And I was running in it today. And I was like, this would be a weird thing to see someone wearing.
You've never seen 2 blokes just like literally look at each other and just like look down at our feet and just sort of slowly shuffle away.
Except for me and Lee in that Uber.
Yeah. All right. So who do we talk to about? You ever got any contacts? Because you did play one game for Queensland.
Yeah, not the Heat though. Probably should have though. Jesus Christ. It's 179, honestly.
That's true. They must have missed that week.
Yeah, went reading the papers that weekend.
You are an idiot.
That was all right, I reckon, that BBL segment.
I reckon we should start like a thing, like an online trend.
Well, actually, I had some stats too to go into if it went there, but
What do you got?
What's that?
No, tell us.
no, it was just if it went there. Like
No,
Where
it's
did
going
it
there
need
now.
to go?
We've
well,
arrived.
no. My thought process was like, would they get enough people to make it
I think
worthwhile?
so. School holidays, just like
What's
a
that shit
weekend.
Well, then I just went into like the average people at an AFL game throughout the year versus a BBL game, and it's like almost double at an AFL game. Most of them sell out. Not a lot of people. Well, I mean, so I think it was still like 23 or 24,000 people at an average BBL game, but
Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
enough to sell out Redlands Tigers.
Yeah, we'd sell out.
I just reckon Melbourne. Go G, Etihad, and Junction. There's 3 grounds.
I was thinking Sydney, if you went the SCG and Centennial Park,
Oh heavens!
and the Strikers and Renegades or Stars.
You could do Adelaide and go Adelaide Oval, Karen Rolton.
Nah, Adelaide. No, I feel like you need to go Sydney or
Adelaide's already got it, though.
yeah, I was going to say Sydney or Vico.
Well, they've already
I
got
think you
Gallagher
would.
in, I mean.
And then 8 teams, each team plays twice.
Yeah,
That's
true.
8 games.
Yeah,
I mean, each team could play once, really. Like
they
they're
could
long
play
games.
once, but also like just play fucking 2 games in 2 days. Like grow.
Oh yeah,
You know.
no, absolutely. If you're there, it's one round a season. Like,
That could be cool.
and they're already playing games every few days anyway.
Yeah, everyone plays on the same day.
I reckon you do
double-headers and
2
stuff.
games. Every team plays twice. That's 8 games across 3 days. I was like, is it boring to watch that much BBL? But then I was like, oh no, not really. It's like the same length of an AFL game, pretty much by the like quarters and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And if they were playing on the same pitch, it would get pretty interesting.
True.
On
Spinners.
day 3
Yeah, but
would
it's only
be
2020 though. You know what I mean?
yeah, but day 3 would still be. It'd be good. It'd be sick.
It's still even, like it's 40 overs a game, 80. It's not getting that many overs on it, really, is it?
But in saying that, people gather around. I feel like people at Magic Round go to a lot more games than people at gather around because the games are so spread out, which I did not realise.
A lot of
Yeah,
people were
3
just
different
in it for
ovals, and it was fucking
Yeah,
2 hours away.
Ross is an hour and 20 minutes from Adelaide City.
Mate, yeah, if you're
Yeah.
driving on a train and then bus was like,
Right.
felt like it was 3 hours.
We always finish with a game, and the reason that we do that is because we are trying to work out who is the best at the games, basically. Well, just the best podcaster in general, because other points can be randomly awarded. We just haven't done it that often. But the Joe Daddy table currently is what we are competing for with the Joe Daddy. Just that's the award. It's like the equivalent of our Brownlow in podcasting. So Skin sitting on 11, Goaty 11, Lee 5, Mickus 3. I'm not sure when the votes go silent. I very much look forward to, we need to pick a date where, because I hosted the Peter Burge medal last week, and I like that aspect of like for the last 2 or 3 rounds, no one knows what the voting is and you just reveal. So I'm not sure how we do that. I guess that would have to be an audience voting on their favourite podcaster each week, and then the Joe Daddy point is awarded,
Yeah,
or
nice.
the Joe Daddy awards awarded
I like
when
that.
those results come in.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's probably another thing that I can divulge in the newsletter that everyone signed up for last week.
How was the Burge medal last week? Is that right?
Really good, actually.
They're
Yeah.
good dues.
Good do. Yeah, it was nice. Bryce Street won it by Streets.
Did he? Yeah, right. That's back to back. 2 and 3 years.
2 and 3. Preston
right.
White won it last year.
Yeah, that's right. Good player.
Very
Street.
niche cricket episode this
Can I
episode.
just say, I think there's a chance that I cannot actually win
The Peter Burge
Peter
medal.
Burge medal.
the Joe. No, well.
You would have to play
No,
cricket.
hold on. I think I have, at this point, I think I have more chance at winning that medal than the Joe Daddy.
Yeah, probably.
Because
We'll
if
see how
we're,
tonight goes.
if we're, but like September, October, whatever it was that we're thinking about doing this thing, I
Yeah.
think it's just too many weeks, like just
That's true.
too many points.
Yeah.
Did they
You're
do the
not
thing
scoring
where
quickly.
all the Peter Burge medalists stood up in the room and all that sort of stuff?
They did. I clapped Andrew Goaty.
Nice, that's the boy. Thank you.
I
That's
just
all I
got,
was
I just
asking
got
for.
people to clap for you, even though you weren't there. It was very funny. Just like Andrew Goaty standing, and I pointed at some random guy that was standing up. I just planted him.
Nice
in the
gig, guess
crowd.
well done, buddy. Anyway, all right, so
oh yeah, you're leading the game
I'm running
because
the
it's
game.
11 all, and you think that you're going to win it
I've got
too
enough,
easily.
I've got enough points, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I can park my sort of participation for the next 6 weeks and make a Maccabi Diva like comeback. This game is based on the hypothetical we had, I think, 2 weeks ago, or maybe even 3 episodes ago now.
Who knows?
Tonight's Wednesday, mate. It's Wacky Wednesday. So Skin asked a hypothetical about the year 4 maths quiz. So what I've thought I'm going to do today, I'm going to test you guys on your primary school into high school maths.
Mm-hmm. Year 4 did seem too easy. So we're
Yeah, so what I've
wanted
done,
to up it a bit.
what I've done, alrighty, I'm going to start at year 5. I'm going to go grade 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right.
All right, so one question from each grade, all the way up to grade 9.
All
right.
Which is good. I actually finished year 12, so I should find this easy.
You'd hope so. All righty. So the grade 5 question, or question number 1, as we say. Skin has 3 boxes of pencils. Each box has 24 pencils. He gives 18 of those pencils to Mickus.
Fuck.
Oh,
How many pencils does Skin have left?
3 boxes of
Can you
pencils.
say it again?
Skin has 3 boxes of pencils.
Yep.
Each box contains 24 pencils.
Yep.
He gave 18 pencils to his friend Mickus.
Yep.
How many pencils does Skin have?
I don't know.
It's not easy. Like, you couldn't really do that in your head, could you?
Yes.
Oh, really? You're meant to be able to do that in your head.
Well, I don't know. A gambler, mate. Don't
Did
worry
anyone
about it.
else do it on their head?
No,
So if you had $3 to win on a $24 favourite,
Yeah.
or not a favourite, but a $24 horse,
Okay,
right,
I've got
you
that
win,
part.
you win X
Yep,
amount of
and then
money.
I give someone else
Yeah,
that.
and then my next bet was $18, for example. How much money would I have left in my bank
I think
account?
I'm pretty
fine.
confident.
All right, are we just about ready to reveal?
Yeah.
Fire, go.
Wait, are you?
Yeah,
I'm
all at
ready,
once.
yeah.
I think the answer is 54.
54.
54.
Oh,
I actually wrote 56.
you don't get to change it now. Wait.
No, that makes sense. I fucked that. I did 62 minus 8 equals 56.
Oh, Mitchie, I thought this was your game.
Oh, it really
still might
should be.
be.
It really
I'm
should be.
smarter than Skin.
That hurts. That breaks my
Are
heart.
you smarter than a skin grader?
Nice.
Yes.
All righty.
Number 2. Oh,
Number
so wait,
two.
me and Mickus get a little correcting
Give yourself a
there.
point each.
We get one Joe Daddy point.
Yeah.
Yeah, per question you get right.
All right.
I'm
All
already
right.
dumber than a 5th grader. That hurts.
All right. No, grade 6 maths, just a little bit harder.
Sure. All right.
right.
Yeah. No, this is where I started getting good at maths.
Yeah, nice. A pizza is cut into 8 equal slices. Sarah eats 3 of those slices. James eats 2 of them. What fraction of the pizza is left?
I do not know how to work that out. I don't know. I know. I don't know. I don't know. How do I work out a fraction? No.
Wait, I feel like, is that really complicated? I thought it was really simple, but Mickus is... Mickus has stressed me out. And Skin's drawing diagrams. What the hell's
I'm
happening?
just writing down my working out, mate. Easy.
I didn't have any working out. I just wrote the answer.
Can you, say,
well,
can you just go run through that
I
one more
didn't take on
time?
the first question.
no.
I got it fucking wrong. So
Am I right reading this again?
I don't know.
yeah, go for it.
Oh, I just want to check my working out.
Pizza is cut into 8 equal slices. Sarah eats 3. James eats 2. What fraction of the pizza is left?
Yeah.
Can you reveal your answers, please?
Mickus,
Where
you
do you go
reveal first.
Well, there's 3 pieces.
It's
I just
3
did-
8s. I wrote
okay,
3
3
8s.
8s too.
Yeah, 3 8.
3 8.
Oh, thank God.
Tick.
Oh,
I didn't really know. I was going to be like, I don't know. Actually, don't worry. Don't worry what I was going to do.
I wasn't going to. I'm not worrying about you at the moment. Let's go.
Thank you. I don't know why.
What if we all get these right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll win. Skin's ready.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, Skin's got one wrong somehow.
I have a feeling we will
Alright.
not get them all right.
Samantha is saving money to buy a new bike.
Ooh.
Was that big pause for you to think of a name?
No, it wasn't.
Right,
Just how I'm going to word it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
She's saving $15 each week. All righty. This is a 2-part question.
Oh, great.
Yeah, huh?
Jesus.
How much money will she have saved after 8 weeks?
Oh my God.
And if the bike costs $130, how much more money does she need?
$130. Mm-hmm. Okay.
See how you're doing that in your head, but
Fucking love this game.
Can you one more time?
I've got it.
I think I've got it, but I don't like what I've got.
Samantha is saving
I think this is funny if you only read it once. That's just my
Okay, right.
I'm only going to read it once.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. Can you reveal your answers, please?
Because then I think people will do dumb stuff.
Yeah, which I think I may have just done.
So,
Which I definitely did at the start.
All right, so I want your 2 answers, please. So how much money after 8 weeks?
After 8 weeks, I've got $120.
after 8 weeks, I have $120.
Yep. So she needs $10 more.
Wait, should we reveal so
Yeah,
you can
absolutely
make sure we're not
reveal.
cheating?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
120 equals 10. Yeah.
Mickus, could you
What do you
reveal?
got for us? What do you got for
I
us?
thought it was a little bit of a trick question.
What do you mean?
I read $130 and I was like, $0. She needs $0.
So you got both wrong?
No, well, it's not double. It's not 2 points.
What is it?
It was a two-part question.
It's 2 part questions.
Okay, but surely if you get the first one, you can go, it's pretty easy to work out 120. No, that's
But you
1
didn't
point.
get the first one.
No, I know. So I got both wrong. But
So you get 0.
no. You don't get 2 for that, surely.
Of course you get 2 for that. It's a 2 part question.
How else do you handle a 2-part question?
Yeah, that's 1 grade. That's 1 grade.
But it would get 2 ticks, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but
If I was given
is
that,
that not the same as
Yeah, see
not the
how
same
I
as
tick
skin
that
now?
one and then I tick that one. Yeah.
Nah, that's bullshit.
That's exactly what it means.
But you don't go like, no, hold on.
I'd actually love to be on your side.
No,
here,
for
I
the
think,
pizza
but-
thing where it's like
3 eights.
eight,
So there's
no,
one
no,
only
no,
answer.
no. But it's like you had 8 pieces, 8 pieces. You eat 5. Oh, well, that's 3. Tick. That's a point. And then there's more to that.
Yeah, and then if there was a second question,
No, there was.
you would have
There
got,
was because it was
you
8
would have got
and then they
another
ate
tick.
3 and then someone else ate 2.
No, but if I ask the question, how many pieces were eaten, A, and then what's the fraction of the pizza that's left, B.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, which he didn't do.
It's just
I'm
dumb.
running out of battery
Can
on
I
my
have-
laptop, so if we can move on.
Can I have the eraser?
Alrighty.
Oh,
People will
what's
agree
the
with me
score
there.
Yeah.
I'm
3.
I'm on 4. I
4,
think.
Bullshit.
3, 2.
Oh yeah, 2. Yeah. 'cause-
No, but
So
yeah, 'cause
not
it was a-
only have you, you are now okay.
Alrighty.
Good.
Next one's worth 7 ticks.
All right. Skin's F1 jacket originally cost $120.
That's not true.
It's now on sale for 25% off. What is the original sale price of the jacket?
Wait, what?
Wait.
No, what is the sale price of the jacket?
Okay, that
What
makes
is the
more
sale
sense.
price?
Already
So
got it.
Was 120 now.
Was 120 and it's not 25%
No,
off.
stop.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, sorry.
And so is this like 3 ticks or something?
Oh, righto, Mickus.
I'll give you 3 dicks.
Oh, you would. No, you stop. Take that out, will you?
Take that out of what?
Okay, I've got my answer if you want. Oh, you go on.
How we going there, Skin?
Yeah, good. So it should be on sale now for $90.
$90.
$90.
Chris,
You just
beautiful.
changed it at the end, then that's bullshit.
All right. That makes the score. I've got 5 ticks over here. Do you have another question? Was it 5 questions?
Yeah, one more question.
I feel close here.
Are you right?
5, Skin 4,
Yep, Mickus
Mickus
3.
3. Okay.
Come on, challenges, Kingus.
Come on.
I mean, the first question was a challenge, but apart from that,
Apparently that third question for Mickus was quite a challenge.
I really want
To
to.
work out how many ticks there were.
Yeah, nice. A basketball player
Oh, crap. Okay.
took 143 free throws, not 143 throws.
And for everyone he missed, he had to go to jail for a year.
wait, so 140?
140.
Oh, what?
All right.
I'm glad you repeated that one. Glad you repeated that one.
All right. Oh, yeah. Again, another 2-parter.
Oh,
I bet.
2 ticks here.
He made 105 of them. What percentage of free throws did he make?
Oh, shit.
And what percentage did he miss?
No, I got no idea.
Holy
Oh
hell.
my days.
I don't know how you worked that
Okay.
out. I actually don't know how you worked that out.
Yeah, I don't think I can do this.
How do you work that out? What is the? No, I wrapped that up.
Oh, my God.
That's a double
Can
X.
I do that? I don't think my maths is... Wait, what year level are we up to?
This is grade 9.
Holy shit.
I made it. Actually, no, I didn't. Never mind.
That can't possibly be right.
Oh, wait. No, wait. I think I'm on here. All
let
right,
me just
wait. Hold up.
Oh,
Hold up.
my gosh.
Give me a
how
moment. Give
are
me some
you on?
time. Give me some time.
I'm going to give you 30 seconds each.
Oh, no. Wait.
Oh, testy.
Time. No, that fucking doesn't make any sense either.
I just had the biggest guess.
I'm rattled here. I can't do that.
Me neither.
No, I had no idea. I actually have no idea. I've got to tap out here.
Bang. All right.
You've
Go.
got it.
I believe so. I'm quietly confident. I think he got 75% of shots and missed 25% of shots.
Mickus?
I think it's just
I've literally
3/4,
written.
1/4.
I've just had a guess, and I've written made 75%, missed 25%.
That's
Lee.
amazing.
That hurts. I've written nothing. I've written
The
nothing.
answer is
I got-
made 75% and missed.
No working out. I was just. So it's half a tick.
You are kidding.
Didn't show my working out.
So wait, I tried to do
No.
105 divided by 140 times 100. Is that right?
Do you know how
105 what?
105 divided by 140 times
No, no,
100.
no.
Yeah, that's right. I just don't know how to do that in my head.
I
But
do.
it's just,
I-
he
in
missed
my head,
35.
I'd
which
go-
is,
How did you do it?
So I'd go find like a common one. So the easy one's 5, right?
Yeah.
So 21 by 5 is 105.
Yeah.
And then so it'd be 28 by 5 is 140, so 21 over 28.
See, that's
which
what
is
I did.
three quarters.
So I wrote how many he made, then how many he missed, and then just had a little guess.
Yeah, and then you had a temper tantrum and it played out well.
I didn't think I had a temper tantrum. I just didn't want to play anymore.
I think Skin's
So
got
in
the
summary,
chocolates
I've ended up with the win after
because I've ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ticks. What did you get, Skin?
Six.
After
Six,
being
and
dumber than a
Mickus has
fifth
got
grader.
5.
I'm happy with that.
Mickus has got, so me and Mickus tied on 5, and you've come through and
Oh,
Says
yeah.
more about you, mate.
frick.
Tying with me and math.
Well done, Skin. I think that takes you out to the lead again. 12.
Yep, back out to 12. Come on.
12
Sorry,
on the Joe Daddy leaderboard.
What's for, buddy?
I could have helped you there and just not given a point.
Does this face look stressed?
Actually, really doesn't. No.
Does that face ever look stressed?
We're doing You're In For An X if anyone wants to tell us a little bit about the segment.
We are. So when you're in for an X, I go on X, find some X's, tweets. This week it comes from a bloke named Wensler. It's the idea is to
You're
make it
in
funny.
for an X.
Seen debate about X's before.
Someone will read it next. Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a good one. Nah, internet.
All right, yeah. So as I was saying, the idea is that they're meant to be humorous, and this one comes from Wensler. Someone just told me that Harry Potter. We haven't got to the humorous part yet.
But Lee was already smiling. You
no,
know what's happening here.
Okay, hold on.
fuck me, here we go.
Can
What
we
do you got?
just pause the segment.
Yeah, true.
Write
Pause the
down the
gag
gag you're
segment.
going to make really quickly.
All right. Is this worth a point?
Maybe.
It can't be worth a point. My whiteboard got stolen.
Yeah.
Or
Well, we can't have written down the exact same thing, but I would feel like it may be the same pun. All right.
Oh,
my
yeah,
days.
just anywhere there, mate.
Such a good beer too. That's a shame. My pun was Wensler movie on Skid. Is it 6:15 or 8?
I was going to go, when's the punchline coming?
I said, when's the pod ending?
When's the pod ending?
Yeah, the podcast ending. Well, probably after this.
Yeah,
No.
right, okay.
So they're all
close up.
pretty similar with Wensler. So
I also said Wensler
that
Sailor.
was, that was so worth holding up
That
the
was,
podcast.
yeah.
I like that.
Thank you, guys. I loved that. All right, he says, someone just told me that Harry Potter was supposed to take place between 1991 and 1998, which is absolutely ridiculous because not once in 7 books does a single character say, man, the Chicago Bulls are really having a hell of a run at the moment.
Oh, it's so good.
That is good gear. One day I want to write a tweet like that. X, whatever it is. I just want to be like, write something that Skin then uses
Yeah.
in You're In For An X.
Yeah. We should probably do that
Yeah.
on our page and then that
You're
will
In
grow
For An
our
X. We
Twitter.
find tweets that we've written.
That we wrote. Yeah. The tweets come from our page. Yeah. That should be the segment.
All right, let's do that. Cody, write some for us. Rightio. That's another episode of the We Got the Chocolates podcast complete. We would love you to get in contact with us at We Got the Chocolates wherever you are on social media, or wegotthechocolates.com.au is the website, and I think you can leave a review on Apple Skin.
You certainly can. You can leave ratings on Spotify, ratings and reviews on Apple. They all help a great deal, help us get up the charts. One gentleman has done that. He has titled it Apple Review. Listen to the recent app, and the boys asked for an Apple review. Thought that was pretty weird, but anyway, to the point, $5.50 per kilo for your standard pink ladies is absolutely criminal.
Oh, and for a pink lady, too, of all the apples, gross.
I used to quite like a pink lady.
What's your go-to red apple?
Now it would be with Granny Smith one.
That's green. Fuck, that's unlucky, too. That's so close.
Are you telling me that Granny Smith does no red apples?
I wouldn't have thought so.
That can't be right.
She loves the environment, Granny Smith. All green.
That's the only other apple brand I know.
I'm a
Royal Gala?
Kanzi is the go-to red apple.
Oh, really?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Wait.
Kanzi.
Kanzi. Wait,
Hey,
Royal
hey,
Gala
and-
one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's red as
actually-
Okay, cool.
I think I actually used to have a friend that was a female that worked at a fruit shop Skin, so I was just wondering, can she get us some of them?
Oh, good.
There you go.
Probably could.
We
You
call
also-
Did you call Granny Smith's a brand of apple? Surely it's it's not a brand, is it? That's like the species or something.
The species?
A type?
Like, yeah, the type. What are they called? It's not like there's a company called Granny Smith making green apples.
Oh, I don't know.
Am I wrong?
I thought it was one granny.
Might be the orchard or the varietal.
Yeah, the varietal. Surely it's the same as like the grapes in wines, man.
It's the same as like dolphin is a species. apples also have Granny Smiths, I guess. Is that what you're saying?
And
That's what I'm
bloody paprika and that are good spices as well.
Stretch, but great way to end the episode. Skinny, you happy with that? Do you want
Here's Larry.
Yeah, so the homework is?
Homework is leave us a review, something humorous like that. That review actually went on, but unfortunately you three have gone on even longer.
Was there other stuff you wanted to add?
I just continued to talk about apples.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I think we got the gist of that. Thanks very much. Yeah.
Oh, a few apple.
We really got to the core of that.
Yeah. There were a few apple puns. He said, I just saw you on YouTube. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh,
The
bang.
real apple of my pie.
Good.
Oh.
Great podcast with great appeal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really good. Who's done that in? Apple Review. doesn't
Just
say
titled
it.
it
Yeah.
Apple Review.
Perfect. Remember to get out and have a chinwag with a few of your mates this week. If you're doing that, you're absolutely getting the chocolates. We'll speak to you again after public holidays, obviously. But this time next week. Well, not really this time next week, but yeah, actually this time next week. It's still released on the same day. Yeah, we just recorded it early. Anyway, thanks for that.
You wouldn't have known until you said it just then.
Yeah. And as always, good luck in the future. And that stops. Love you.
Love you.
Healthy.